Yeah. Ooh. Hey, I'm actually recording more than one video in one day. So, y'all know I'm grinding. Just so, well, yeah, to be honest, I missed the first. So I gotta make up for that. And then I'm gonna have some videos ready because shit, if I don't feel like recording today, you feel me? All I gotta do is drop. You feel me? So I gotta start moving smarter. You feel what I'm saying? I still don't, my dumb ass still don't got no wood, so I can't roll it with y'all. We got some fire ass weed though. But I ain't got no woods to roll the weed in. So it's a lost cause. But I do got some ducks I'ma smoke with y'all. I'm off subject. Bro, today, bro, we back with did we watch Mac last time? Yeah, we another Mac video, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with Mac also. But it ain't just all gonna be Mac, you feel me? We just, bro, it's like, it just depends on who I watch. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I watch Mac a lot. He's related to dude. But, anyway, we finna react to, Herbo got No Limit J Dogg Backdoored for pressing him. I've been like, I live in Illinois, so like, I don't live in Chicago. I live like 2 hours away from Chicago. But, I live in Illinois, so I ain't gonna lie, I be hearing about this shit. Like, this shit crazy. Like, I ain't gonna lie. So hearing this shit, it's like, damn, the media really in tune with like real life, and that shit crazy to me because everybody put their life on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Me, not me. I'm just trying to get paid.
So y'all know about the No Limit J Dogg situation. We did 2 videos on it the past few days. Basically, now a lot of people are saying that it actually was some type of backdoor type of vibe.
How the fuck I do that? I forgot how to do that.
Type of situation. I don't know, but he did get killed in his hood. So it wasn't like he was somewhere else. It wasn't like he was on the opposite block. You know what I'm saying? So,
you know what I'm saying?
Let's just see what the news is.
I know y'all seen the title, and everybody is wondering who did what. Yeah. You see a whole bunch of...
A lot of people saying Herb had something to do with it, which I don't really subscribe to no stupid shit like that.
People on social medias pointing fingers at G Herbo.
I hope not.
Let me tell y'all right now, right? But let's make this very, very clear. We're not saying G Herbo had involvement or did anything.
Right.
The part that people's not paying attention to is this, right? When J Dogg went on the rant and he was talking about NLMB as a whole,
bro,
he didn't just mention G Herbo.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, bro, if these is Ricks, bro, dude look like a goofy. Bro, is these Ricks? These Rick Owens? Bro, these bitches is terrible, my nigga. And then he got the 6-point star, the bathroom, not the G, the bathroom. These jeans look, bro, I don't even know. They loose and tight. These some loose tight jeans. What the fuck? These some baggy skinny jeans. I'm like, damn it. With a with SpongeBob belt. He got on his sister beater. Boy, his ass on 78th and S's. Thinking his ass in Rodeo Drive about there.
Right.
Right.
It's cold as hell outside.
El Guap. Y'all know what that is. He mentioned Little Bibby.
Okay.
He mentioned Mainski. Okay. And then him and Big Op got into it as well.
Right.
So there's other people who he got into it with, but some reason everybody's pointing fingers at G Herbo. And you gotta understand, right? When you think of NLMB, from a fan's point of view, everybody is just thinking about G Herbo. Right. He's the face of No Limit. So at the end of the day, anything that goes down pertaining to No Limit and it makes it on a broader scale, it's going to be brought to the attention of G Herbo, and he's going to look like the bad guy. Yeah. But if anything, right?
Hold up. Let me get my lighter. These niggas run off of my lighters, bro. I know some. Check this fucking group chat. Here go one, but where my other one? Fuck around with niggas. What be wrong with niggas, bro? Niggas get too comfortable, bro. That's what I be talking about. And this shit all raw footage, bro. I'm not cutting shit, nigga. Foes grave.
Paying attention, in the message that Doo-Wop sent to J-Dogg, after all that he said at the end, that's the last thing I'ma say.
Oh, that's raw.
So this a whole nother thing. I ain't see none of this. Okay, so let's read this first.
I've seen this on Facebook. That's why I said I
left Molly. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? And why you on the internet bapping Harvey, telling the truth yourself because you made fuck up, no lie, because I never look at y'all. Okay, so this is the same thing, I think. And to tell the truth, not looking for ass handout, boy. Don't get it twisted. Yes, you made waves on rap music, but when it comes to ops, lawyers, oh yeah, okay. So we
now you ask.
So WAP just basically reposted it.
To me, if anything, that sound
reposted it and said that's the last thing.
Said Why just go to J-Dogg after all that he said.
Yeah.
And that's
right here. He said so. He said, "Hey, you could never speak on us. Me, I still be outside in the trenches, which is not a flex. That shit's stupid. Didn't you just see us on the block and didn't say nothing like this? That's the last thing I'ma say." What do niggas think that going to the hood is doing? Like, did y'all think that give you like some type of like?
It's the last thing I'ma say. Now, if you ask me,
hey, let's be for real. We don't own these blocks. Anyway, y'all niggas dying over blocks that y'all don't even own. This is set up, bro. We failing, bro. Wake up, gang. All my young niggas, wake up, gang. Shit don't make sense, gang. Your block is not your block, see? You just live there. You pay rent there, like, dude. Like, motherfuckers be down on the block. They don't even own a house somewhere, my nigga. Your mama just rent a crib on that bitch. Like, come on.
If anything, that sounds more intimidating. That sounds more like a threat to me. But once again, we not here to point fingers. What we're saying is, at the end of the day, it's more than just G Herbo that was dissed and felt insulted when it came to J-Dogg and what he had to say. Now, if you've been living under a rock and you don't know what's been going on, what happened is last week, a No Limit member by the name of J-Dogg, well, he felt the way towards G Herbo, and he took the No Limit Cairo route and exposed G Herbo for allegedly not taking care of the guys.
Man, that shit is not no exposing. They just hating. Yeah. It's not this grown ass man.
Yeah, like what you mean exposing? How the fuck is you exposing me for not? Bro, you a grown ass man, nigga. If I go to jail, nigga, I don't expect nobody to put. I might call my mom asking for some shit. I'm not BM asking for some shit, but anybody else feel for real, I'm not really looking for nothing out y'all. If y'all give it, shit, good luck. But if you in jail, you're the reason you're in jail, my nigga.
Have responsibility to take care of other grown ass men. It's not. It's
grown
not.
Ass niggas,
and I'm almost positively sure, as a person who been in his shoes, I'm almost sure he done spent money, time, energy,
all that,
connections. He didn't probably did so much for the guys on the block, and they fucked it off. He probably signed some guys. Hey, we gonna rap. We gonna do this. Y'all ass on perks all day. Ain't made a song in 2 months. You see what I'm saying? Or he gonna bring y'all around to the studio. Y'all gonna steal some shit. One of y'all might rob one of the cameraman or something. Now I gotta go get the camera back and pay him so he don't press charges. Like, on top of all that, y'all heard what Herb said. Like, I'm not about to get locked up for no RICO and be away from my kids and my girl because y'all want me to quote unquote keep it real, and I'm 30 years fucking old.
Boy. You taking your
it's not exposing, bro. That's just hating. It's not his job to. What are y'all doing? It ain't like what are you doing? You ain't learn how to make no beats so you could be his producer and make money like that. You ain't learn how to manage him. You ain't learn how to be his agent. You ain't even go to try to. You ain't do shit. You just wanted the nigga to take care of you because y'all from the same block, and that's weird, bro. You a grown ass man.
Not taking care of his community, not coming back to his community, and saying that he's no longer No Limit. So what he said was, since you don't want to claim No Limit, don't come back here, don't shake no hands. You can't come back to the block. And as y'all know, when you tell somebody that in Chicago especially, it's a lot of pride and ego involved. So of course it was going to be responses. But the thing about that whole thing is that J-Dog probably didn't realize that there's people that actually is on G Herbo's side, and they agree with him, and they're gonna ride with him no matter what. One of those guys happened to be Big Op himself. So when J-Dog said what he had to say, Big Op responded before G Herbo did. And he let it be known that G Herbo's gonna come around no matter what. Nobody's gonna do anything to him.
Them niggas you look up to don't do shit but sneak this the guys all day talking about some fucking boss gang, ass gang.
I see this too. I see this shit too.
Oh, I'm just laughing because it sounds funny. No Limit, G Money, Bibby, White Sean, this the type shit you niggas do, huh? Yeah, no fuck about no boss gang, boy. That. Why he tagged Lil Bibby now? White Sean, G Money, and Bibby, they all brothers. This the type of shit you niggas do, huh?
This gotta be their homie.
I don't know
or
why
something.
he tagged them.
It gotta be their homie or something.
About it. And
but y'all niggas need to go get y'all, like y'all, bro, grown men need to stop getting on Instagram addressing problems.
Yeah.
If y'all got a problem with
y'all, call my motherfucking phone.
That turned into a bunch of name calling, threats being made. What I'm gonna do if I see you, the whole 9 yards, a typical drill fashion, right? But lo and behold, just days later, a little shy of a week, we will find out that NLMB J-Dog was actually shot and unalive as he was walking with his friend. They say he was shot 6 times in his back, and they did recover firearms on the scene. Now, automatically, fingers started pointing to G Herbo because, of course, just days ago, he was in the back and forth feud with G Herbo and Big Op. So it's not that people are being incriminating or anything. It's just kind of common sense, or maybe it's just a coincidence. But at the end of the day, what we all could agree with is clearly it was a backdoor situation. We don't know who, but something just ain't right. And we wouldn't be the only ones feeling like that, because J-Dog's brother will also take to his IG story and repost a song Backdoored by Lil Durk, indicating that he felt like his brother was set up right after everything transpired. Now, if that wasn't enough, fast forward to today, J-Dog's sister will also kind of point fingers in the No Limit direction, as she will basically tell people stop posting the picture of J-Dog and G Herbo back in the days, because she said y'all need to get the F on. And why else would she say that unless she too feels that G Herbo and the No Limit may have had something to do with this man's on the lobby.
Now I don't personally think Herb had something to do with it, but it wouldn't be the first time I was surprised. You feel me? Because if y'all would have told me that Lil Durk sent some niggas to LA to kill him, to kill Quando Rondo, I would have been like, nah, he should be smarter than that. This nigga winning Grammys and shit. Yeah. So it wouldn't be the first time I got surprised.
That wasn't enough. Another woman who identified herself as his cousin.
That's some real shit. You really never know what these niggas gonna do. You know what I'm saying? These niggas be tripping. Oh God, is it a backdoor or you know what I'm saying? It gotta be a bro. I know no ops didn't come and kill this nigga. I've been said that off the rip, like on blood. Ain't no way in hell some ops came and killed this nigga. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, that's a non-factor. Like, what is he doing? Like, why would I? You feel me? You talk crazy to and 2 weeks later you You get what I'm saying?
Also alluded to J-Dog's unaliving being too close to home. She would take to her IG story, posting her on FaceTime with J-Dog, and she captioned it saying, quote, "Damn, my blood little cousin though, I was so happy you was free, man. 9 a.m. I called everybody phone this day for you little cuz. I'm crushed. They know I'm going against whoever about my little cousins. Know I used to get on their butt playing with you. I'm talking about Ish just made me wash my hands with all this Ish. On my kids, what the F? Sitting on a jail call explaining this Ish to Lo, and hearing the hurt in his voice killed my soul. Growing up, it literally was you, Lo, Project, and 30s. Remember my second crib I ever had? Y'all all moved with me. free everything.
You ever had one of them days where
Hey, that's real homie shit. That's real love. But nah, niggas finna have to pay some bills.
But I can't lie, this
niggas finna have to pay some bills.
N-words, O's. You know I ain't closing my mouth by ish. They gonna hear this, they gonna feel it. Hashtag family over
like first couple months.
Okay, even if
bro, like I'm not doing this shit for. I'm not finna pay bills and have a crib full of niggas. Cause I ain't gonna lie, if you got a crib full of niggas, bro, that bitch, like, bro, G, I know, G, it's not smooth in that bitch. It's a lot of traffic. A lot of niggas doing a lot of different shit. Motherfuckers get hostile and
He was.
Motherfuckers got to play some.
Let's say he was set up. He
bread.
Can't play the victim, bro. He ain't nobody tell him to get on Instagram. If you felt that way about her, why you ain't? If you supposed to be his dog and all that, why you ain't calling him? And if he ain't want to talk to you, he don't want to talk to you.
On GD.
Like niggas be like, I don't know.
Everything. Hashtag free our crowd. You just heard them boys behind that wall. This what this ish came to?
Damn,
I guess cause it's you, huh?
Damn,
never been a B word though, LOL. N-words had to know you was gonna stand 10 with whoever slow-ass little boy they couldn't take. Guess them words hurt more than we thought. Nobody ever owed you. Damn 39 years.
Wasn't even out and about for 9 months. But that go to show you though, like, what am I supposed to do?
My bad.
You came home on the same shit that you went in jail on 9 years ago, talking about the block, and the block and the hood, and this my block, my hood, and this no limit. We no limit. You ain't no limit. You can't come over here. I'm the boss over here. I'm the king over here.
What?
You came back on the same. I don't understand that shit. Because if I was just in jail every single day, 365 days a year, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day straight for 9 years. The last thing I'm coming home talking about is a fucking block.
Oh, GD.
I'm finna go get me a job.
Give me some
I'm finna
bread.
duck my taco.
Yeah.
And I'm finna get the hell on.
Nah, bro, niggas went right back to that.
I'm not coming home talking about this my block and this the hood and we on the block and I'm still a no limit and GDK and all this shit. I'm not coming home talking about that.
Freeze, man.
I'm like that now. I ain't have to go to jail for 9 years to do that, folks. On bro. Like I can see it and I'll be like, hey, man, I ain't trying to go to jail. Let me, you know? That shit is weird.
And that hashtag where she said backdoor K, well, that kind of explains it all. And one thing, let me tell y'all this. From personal observation and things I see myself, one thing you do have to worry about when you in them streets is the family. Especially people who are close and know what's going on.
Right.
And here's why I say that. You see how she said she's not staying quiet? And you see she said backdoor K. So it's quite obvious she knows what's going on, man, and she's heard about it.
Bro, man, no. Stop that. Motherfuckers don't be knowing what's going on. Motherfuckers get on the internet with emotions high and they just say whatever. They say what they think. They say they have. Bro, motherfuckers don't always know what's going on, Fuck, nigga, you know you can, bro, you know on the internet you can log in and be whoever. You can say whatever. You can do whatever. I ain't gonna lie for. Stop thinking like that, bro. Don't believe everything you see, gang. Before them grades. But I believe it back there.
And guess what? She's a civilian. So when you mix those type of recipes together,
bro, she a civilian, but the nigga who died was her brother, right?
Together, it becomes one for disaster. Because what happens is now she wouldn't feel no regret going to the police and saying what she knows. I'm not saying she will. But these are the risks you run when you play close to home, especially when you got female civilians that's involved. True. And especially when they want to retaliate, but they know that they don't got no other way of doing so they play the police game. Because they feel like they were cheated out of a life, and they want somebody to feel the same pain, especially if they know who did it. Now, aside from that, you know what's crazy? When they say sometimes jail keep a lot of these guys alive, this is a prime example of it. Because could you imagine doing a whole 9 years, coming home, happy to be home, and then end up losing your life? For all that, you were just better off staying in there, for real.
Exactly.
And this happens more than we think. Now, judging from these other posts, clearly some of the guys that's affiliated with both parties seem to know what's going on as well.
I ain't gonna lie, that gotta hurt the fam, though. Like, You was just gone, nigga. 9 years, blood. Like, locked up for 9 years, gang. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers couldn't see your face. Well, they couldn't see your face professional and shit, but like, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers couldn't feel your touch. You know what I'm saying? You really fake distant. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. And it's like, damn, folks. You get out 9 months, you know what I'm saying? Then you die. Now you gone forever. I can't even pick up. I can't even wait for the. Like, I don't know, fool. Like I said, I don't know what's worse. Josh had this conversation with myself. Like, I don't really know what's worse. Like, losing your homie to the system for life or him dying. Like, because it's really like, bro, even when you don't want to, like, when a motherfucker in jail, you don't see that motherfucker, it be hard. Like, it be hard. Like, a motherfucker will forget how motherfuckers sound. Like, bro, I'm just being real. Like, because I go through this shit, I'll never forget about my homies or nobody locked up. But it's like when you go periods of time and say that nigga don't call you, you don't hear that nigga. You don't hear from that nigga. Nigga be telling you don't hear from that nigga, gang. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing as him dead, ain't it? You gone, gang. I ain't gonna see you. I don't. You know what I'm saying? My life move on. I just, bro, free all my niggas at them cages, bro. I ain't gonna lie, gang.
But as y'all know, some people just choose to not get involved because they're all cool with each other. It's one of those situations where I may not agree with what happened, but I'ma just mind my business. In one post, a No Limit affiliate would say, quote, "Knowing brother just wanted this ish to go back to how it was when he left, that's all brother wanted to do."
Bro, if that's what you wanted to do, why ain't you say that? You know what I'm saying? You came crazy as hell. You know what I'm saying? You came dumb as shit. On front of him, if you wanted me to come show love and you wanted to kick it, you missed that. Why don't you just say I miss you, bro? What's wrong with that? What's so hard? Picking up the phone, blood, I miss you, blood. You know what I'm saying? Why it gotta be your ass a bitch, you not the gang no more? You feel me? How does that showing you miss me, gang? That's envy, jealousy, and hate for the motherfucker. Don't want that shit around now.
Great again. Guess y'all misunderstood his.
What do you mean about the block back great again?
You just talking, bro.
The block was never great. Y'all is delusional. The block is in the hood. They call this shit Terror Town.
That.
All y'all homies got killed on the same block in the same neighborhood. I lived in Chicago, bro. I lived in Chicago.
Hey, really snitching, bro.
From all until I was 22.
Hey, really snitching.
I'll be 27 in a week.
That's what's crazy.
It ain't never been nice over there. That McDonald's right there on 79th always been cracking. You get to Stony Island and you go in that fucking White Castle, nigga, it's a war zone. You got a, nigga.
I go down there every time.
It ain't never been great. What are y'all talking about?
That's where all the
niggas be wanting shit to go back to how it was, bro. That was 12 years ago, bro.
But the rack be busting.
What's wrong? What the hell?
Rack be busting, gang. Alright, folks. This is where I ain't even going back. This is where we finna cut this one. I appreciate your dialogue, Mac. This bitch 23 minutes. You finna ramble on, dude. Finna talk about nothing. Going in circles and shit. I got what I had to say for real. You know what I'm saying? So y'all know what the fuck it is, bro. It's Cap. And I'm finna click out this motherfucker. I hope to see y'all back in the next one.